All right. Welcome to the Amery Ice Arena. It is Tuesday, January 6th, and we have Amery versus Northwest Icemen. Amery Warriors coming out of the tunnel wearing their white socks, white sweaters, red breezers, red helmet. Pretty sharp contrast to the Northwest Icemen. Kind of have a USA theme going. Navy blue with red, white, and blue. Predominantly dark blue. Here come your Northwest Icemen. Kind of a sparse crowd tonight. Not terrible, but the roads are slick. School was called off tonight.
Everybody, welcome to the Amery Ice Arena for tonight's Middle Conference High School Hockey Game. The School District of Amery, the WIAA, along with the players, coaches, and tonight officials, require good sportsmanship. Interscholastic events are an extension of the classroom. Attendance at tonight's game is a privilege, with the expectation to exhibit positive and respectful behavior. For the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance, your cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. Now let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First, for the Northwest Icemen, starting at forward, a junior, number 8, Braden Roberts. Starting at forward, a sophomore, number 9, Gavin Lehman. The other forward is sophomore, number 28, Dawson Brown. On defense, senior, number 14, Noah Nelson. Also on defense, sophomore, number 32, Chandler Beers. And in the goal tonight, junior, number 40, Oscar Severson. The Icemen are coached by Gavin Gordon, Jess Enquist, and Colton Weaver. And now from the Middle Border Conference, the Amery Warriors. Tonight's fights of the night, number 7, Axel Best. And number 6, Beckett Roto. And now the starting lineup for the Warriors, starting at forward, junior number 11, Logan Doak. Starting forward, senior number 14, Jacob Maxson. And the other forward tonight, sophomore number 23, Leo Jetson. Defense tonight, senior number 6, Elliot Green. The other defender, freshman number 16, Gavin Lindsay. And the goal tonight for the Warriors, senior number 1, Carter Meyer. The Warriors are coached by Matt Humpel, Tyler Richardson, Ethan Penning, and Jim Carlson. Tonight's officially include James Jackson, Kate Campo, and Rich Schultz. Athletic training services are provided by Health Partners and the Amery Hospital and Clinic. And we now ask everyone who's able to rise, remove your headgear, and face the flag at the west end of the arena as we honor America with the playing of tonight's national anthem, recorded by the Amery High School Choir.
All right. Have some new features here with the audio. I got to try to fix the scoreboard. Boy, that scoreboard's bad, isn't it? All right, I got some trouble with this scoreboard, guys. Sorry about that. We're going to try and get that fixed post-haste. But regardless, and we have the start of Amery versus Icemen here. Warriors versus Northwest Icemen. Amery quickly enters the zone. Moves the puck to the Icemen in their zone and out to neutral. Picked up by, is that Gavin? Gavin Lindsay, defender on the right side. Elliot Green here, number 6 underneath me, defender on the left side. Cross-ice pass. Nice try there by Logan Doughton. Way to hold the zone by Jacob Maxson. Pumps it toward the middle, gets wide of the net. Nice another pump in from a backhander by Elliot Green on the boards. Logan can't collect it, and the Icemen get out of the zone. A nice pass to 28. Decides to dump and chase. Actually dump and switch. Amery gets a nice shot to Jacob Maxson on the half rink line there, the red line. Quickly into the Icemen zone, and Icemen outnumber Amery quite a bit. And nice little pressure by Amery there. Here we got Amery holding the line. Shot wide left of the net there by Brody Bader, number 32. Nice pressure against the boards. Puck into neutral. Elliot Green pumps it in over the blue line. Here it comes into neutral. Right underneath. Nice hit. Missed it on the camera, but I could hear it and feel it. Shot behind Amery's net. Carter Meyer in the net. Quite a accomplished tendy. Been fun watching him so far this year. At the next break in the action, I'm going to try and focus this scoreboard. I do apologize. It's blurry. We're going to give that another shot here in one moment. Okay, so let's see if we can get this bugger fixed, huh? Huh. Well, let's try to focus something here. All right, that didn't help much, did it? All right, we're back in action. I'll mess with that camera again when we get a moment. Nice forward progression by Amery. Elliot Green carries it all the way into the zone. Gavin Humpel there, number 5, does a little bit of a flyby. Tried to grab it. There we go, number 10 from Amery. Evan Schultz keeping it in play. Using the body to block that puck and keep it in the zone. Little melee in the corner there. Let's see who comes out with it. There we go, Gavin Humpel. Collects the puck, looks up to point. Nice pass to Elliot Green. Nice pass over to partners at Gavin. Gavin Lindsay on the other defender. Elliot Green getting chased there by a couple of Icemen, but beats the puck. Amery gets it into the zone. Gavin Humpel, nice centering pass to Evan Schultz. Shot toward the net. Bounces off a shin guard on one of the Icemen. Nice way to block the puck there, Icemen. Good defending. Jacob Maxson a little frustrated at that pass that went through his teammates' sticks. All right, let's see if I can get this. All right, well, We'll keep messing with that scoreboard camera, guys. Sorry about that. Amery takes it into the zone. Logan Doughton drops it. I think he believed there was an Amery player behind him. Amery slapping at it. Ooh, nice pickup there by Logan. I do like these Icemen uniforms. Just worked the World Juniors this last weekend and last week, and these kind of remind me of the USA jerseys quite a bit. I like red, white, and blue. I'm an Amery fan, so red and white are amongst my favorites, but red, white, and blue is probably second to that. All right, Elliott Green gives chase along the blue line, enters the zone. Shot on goal deflected by Iceman's goaltender, number 40, Oscar Severson. Oscar's a junior, so he's going to have another year playing at this level, which is nice. A little more development there, another season under his belt. Again, plenty of season left, but these seniors are probably, a lot of these seniors aren't going to play hockey after graduation, at least not formally, so kind of a bittersweet year for the seniors. Elliott Green, nice shot right on net. Goaltender blocks it. Iceman flipped the puck up and out of the zone onto the stick of, is that Oscar Trofe was given some battle there. 29, Oscar Trofe. Nice pass up to Logan Doughton. Takes it in. Nice stick handling by Doughton. Nice centering pass. Great attempt there. Jacob Maxson, I think, missed the net. That would have been quite the give and go. Great attempt there by Logan and Jacob. Amery's Levi Tiley, number 22, and Gavin Lindsay, number 16, giving the puck handler some business over there. Puck coming up through neutral into the northwest Iceman zone. Iceman do a good job of getting that by Amery into the Amery zone, and icing is the call. I'm going to try to reset this this camera. So we'll see how we do. All right, nice job there by Amery's number 10, Evan Schultz, keeping the puck in. Evan is a senior, Balsam Lake guy. Nice shot on goal by Amery's Riley Schultz, number 4. Nice block by Iceman goaltender Oscar Severson. All right, we're going to try this camera deal again. Okay. I'll fix that here. Nice cover by goaltender. Hey, I think we did it, everybody. Again, it gets a little fuzzy because of the LEDs, but that's much better. So hopefully that sticks. Thanks for your patience on that. We got one shout out going to Augie W, who gives us a whoop whoop. I do see comments from YouTube, so if you want a shout out, give me a comment, give me your name, and I'll give you a shout out. We have a lot of family probably watching from afar tonight because these roads are absolutely horrible. I mean, it's not terrible if you like to drive slow, but lots of ice and slush and slop, and now it's getting cold enough at night where it all freezes. So shout out to the highway crew and emergency services for keeping us safe. All right, we're going to get a line change by the Iceman. Amery's Jacob Maxson has taken the face-off against what appears to be Colton Gramberg freshman, number 29, Colton. We'll see how this goes. Jacob's a big, formidable, tough young guy, and nice quick work there by Doughton. There was kind of some deflections in front of the net, and they jammed it home. I think looks like Jacob Maxson skating in first. Jacob, Leo Jensen, and Logan Doughton maybe? Let's guess. Oh, 14 unassisted. So Jacob Maxson unassisted. So Jacob puts Amery on the board. Not quite halfway through this first period. 10:38 left in the first. So Amery leads Northwest Icemen.
Warriors, 20th goal of the season for number 14, Jacob Maxson. Unassisted. Maxson unassisted and a Warrior goal at 6:22.
All right, so good job, Jacob Maxson. Elliot Green gets the puck at point. Nice choice to get cross. Great shot there by Gavin Lindsay, number 16. Gavin's a freshman defender, so kind of fun to see him out there working and developing. Logan Doughton trips on his shoelace there. No, he doesn't. Just trips. And Amery does recover the puck. Jacob Maxson in the zone. Nice thought there by Jacob getting it back to his partner. Great pass through traffic to Logan Doughton. Elliot Green couldn't contain that puck. Shot onto the goal by number 8, I believe, from the Icemen, or is that number 9? Let's see. Number 9 from the Icemen shoots on the goal. Gavin Lehman, Lehman. Gavin's a 10th grader for the Northwest Icemen. Nice shot on goal. Nice block there by Carter Meyer. Face-off puck is in the corner in Amery's zone. Working to get it out, and Mr. Kemper-Lundgren loses the puck in traffic, but he gets it, Amery gets it back. Gavin's next to the puck. Come on, Amery, you got to get that breakout going a little cleaner. Nice, there we go. Oscar Trofe, a little awkward, but picks it up and gets a shot on goal anyway. All right, so far a pretty clean game. No penalties to date. It's early, though, now that I said that I probably jinxed the boys a little bit. But it's early. They're still trying to get their feet under them, get warmed up. Oscar Trofe in the corner with it, looking for something. Maybe Kemper-Lundgren there. Tries to wrap it. Hits the post. I tell you, that was close. Post and came out. So I think that was not a goal, and they're not calling a goal. But Amery's definitely knocking on the door down there. Face-off will be on the Iceman zone nearest the Iceman bench here. Puck is won. Back to Gavin Humpel. Over to Elliot Green. Tries to shoot through traffic. Gets deflected by some Northwest Iceman shin pads. Looks like Elliot Green back against the boards with some help from Evan Schultz. Evan's gotten a little more physical over the years. I like to see that. Oh, here we go. Nice chance for the Icemen. Shot wide left of the net, which is good. There was a pretty good opportunity there. The whistle stops play. And the crowd's filled in a little bit. And, you know, good-sized crowd for a rainy, sloppy, slushy, icy January night in northwestern Wisconsin. Again, the Northwest Icemen traveled to us from like Spooner, Webster, I think up that way. So not too terribly far away, but still on a night like tonight, far enough that a lot of people probably stayed home. Ooh, nice hit there by Jacob Maxson. Comes out of the zone, so Gavin Lindsay goes down. Or no, that's Elliot Green goes down. Anyway, no offsides was had, so that's good. Icemen collect the puck, trying to get it out of their zone and into neutral, right onto the stick of Elliot Green. Elliot pumps it back into the corner. Logan Doughton gives chase. This is always going to be fun to see Logan with some opportunity to pressure the puck a little bit. Gavin Lindsay goes for the puck and does a little flyby there, but he's hustling back to go get it. Carter Meyer makes a quick block of that shot. Doughton and Jensen go back for the puck and chase it around the horn here. Icemen get it out into neutral and have some forward progression. That would have been just wide of the net, but Carter Meyer reaches out and blocks it with his pad, kicks it out to the side. Get that bugger away from the net. That's a little dangerous. Puck up and over the net. Here we go. Jacob Maxson picks it up through neutral. Nice speed, Jacob. Fun to watch Jacob skate. Out to point. Quick shot. And deflected off the Icemen's number 9 shin pad the way it looked. Number 9, Gavin Lehman. Again, I always try to give a shout out to Darren Van Blarkum and Julie Goris, who is they're announcing the game and doing the score clock. We appreciate you guys. Darren does a really good job, as does Julie on clock, so nice to have that consistency in these games. I also have to give a quick shout out to Luke Panic, who I was out of town on a little trip with my wife, and Luke did 2 games before Christmas for me, and he just does a great job. Actually, we got some accolades from I think Wisconsin Prep Hockey on the broadcast. So good on you, Luke. And Amery hasn't had any home games since before Christmas, so. You haven't heard my lovely voice for a while, but I'm glad to be back up here. Always fun to watch a little high school hockey at our home rink. Levi Tiley dumps it into the corner. Oh, that's going to get a call, possibly boarding. I don't know. That one was tough. Levi did not let up on that one, and there was kind of an awkward, I think there was a combination of kid losing his edge going down and then Levi shoving him into the boards. So he's up, everybody. That's good. He gets a clap from the crowd. Number 24, Langdon Jones, freshman. Got his bell rung pretty good. Let's see what they call here. Rich Schultz, referee on the right, conferring with the other referee, and I'm sure they're talking. 5 minutes for boarding, so a 5 minute for Levi Tiley with 5:11 left in this first period. So Northwest Icemen are going to get almost the rest of this full period now with a one-man advantage.
Major penalty called against Amery's number 22, Levi Tiley. 5 minutes for boarding. Tiley with a boarding major at 11:49.
All right, so Levi Tiley in the box for 5 minutes. Northwest Icemen with a really good opportunity to even up this game. Only a one-score game here, so Amery does not have a big pad here to protect a 5-minute penalty kill, but Amery should be able to do okay here, I would hope. Jacob Maxson does a great job flipping it over traffic into the corner, and Logan Doughton all the way down there. Dumps it back to his partner, but it gets out of the zone. Lindsay, I don't think, recognized the fact that he had to get on sides there and pick up that puck or there was going to get a whistle. But I'm sure he'll hear about that, maybe. So the face-off's going to be in neutral on the crowd side. Amery does a quick backhander into Iceman's zone. About a half a minute knocked off the clock here since this penalty started. We're going to have almost the full rest of the period with an Amery penalty kill. There we go. Leo Jensen gets robbed there, but he gets the puck back, dumps it in. Good job, Leo. Cross-ice pass into neutral. Goes past the stick of Iceman's Landry Bell, number 37, 10th grade Landry. Icemen are just kind of patiently trying to collect this here, work something up. Amery is doing a pretty good job of getting in the way. There's Jacob Maxson. Intercepts the pass, collects the puck, and just kind of holds on to it here. And again, Amery can do a combination of things to win this penalty kill. One of them is just control the puck and kill some time. The other is score a shorty. And why not do both, everybody? Boy, nice speed there by Iceman's number 7, David Pond, senior David Pond. Not a super big kid, but nice speed. Puck up and out of play there by Elliot Green. So whistle stops play. 3:21 left in the first period. 3:10 left in the penalty. So again, almost all the time left in this period. Amery's on their heels. And 12 shots to 4 in favor of Amery. So there's no reason why Amery can't still do okay here, even short a guy. We'll see how this goes. Iceman again trying to collect it. Nice pressure there by Jacob Maxson. And again, sometimes it's all it takes, get in their face a little bit. Sometimes the threat of Doughton. Oh, Doughton. He had a really nice play there where got the puck into the zone, and I think he just wafted on that puck right in front of the Iceman's Oscar Severson goaltender. But great attempt by Doughton. It's always been fun watching Logan work his magic. He is a go-getter, that's for sure. Out to point, Elliot Green with a quick shot deflected up into the glass, not the netting, so play continues. There's Doughton giving away to Jacob Maxson. Takes it out of the zone. Again, let's kill some time and just control the puck. I like what Jacob's doing here. There he finds a hole and gets it all the way down. It does go out right by the Iceman's opening there. So Jacob had a good idea of clearing the puck, but now the puck's going to go all the way down Amery zone in front of Carter Meyer goaltender, and it's going to be on the Amery bench side of the ice. 2:36 left in this first period. There, the puck's going to squirt out. It's going to go wide, but that Oscar Severson goaltender for Icemen will come out and collect it. This is your chance to get an assist there, Oscar. But not when the other Oscar Trofe, catches the puck and collects it. Good job, 29 Oscar Trofe. All right, Iceman's still trying to work this power play to their advantage, catch up to this score a little bit. Nice chip ahead there by Oscar Trofe, I think it was. Keeps the puck moving and away from the Amery net. Northwest Icemen go through two passers into neutral, right onto the stick of, past the stick of Oscar Trofe. Shot blocked. Boy, that's a big player, 37 for, oh, it's Landry Bell, sophomore, 37 for the Icemen. He is a tall dude. Surprised they let him off the basketball court to play hockey. Too many men on the ice, and Rich is not going to call it. That is an interesting missed call. There's Jacob Maxson. It's funny, that puck came across when they were doing a line change. Puck bounced off one of the guy's skates that was trying to get off the ice, and you heard too many men called by a bunch of people, but refs did not call that. Nonetheless, I don't know that that's going to make or break the play, but I think that could have been a call made. And again, try to stay critical of the referees because I don't put on the stripes and do their jobs, so I'm not going to tell them what to do. Here comes Logan Doughton again. Nice little play. Logan Doughton. Great try by Jacob Maxson. Backhands it. 45 seconds left in this first period. All but the last 10 seconds with a penalty. Forward to Logan Doughton. Just can't quite collect it. Bounces back into the Amery zone. Nice pressure by the Icemen's number 8. Braden Roberts. Puck around the horn is not going to get out of the Amery zone. Cross ice to Jacob Maxson. Hand passes to himself. Logan Doughton with his breakaway. Oh, Logan, nice. Way to pad this up right at the end of this penalty kill. 7 seconds left. I'm sorry, 11 seconds left in this penalty kill, but
Scoring for the Warriors. The 11th goal of the season for number 11, Logan Doughton. Assisted by number 14, Jacob Maxson. Doughton from Maxson, and a short-handed wonder goal at 16:43. Warriors now full strength.
all right, full strength, everybody. Penalties off. 3.9 seconds left, and it's 15 shots to 4. Kind of a lopsided shots on goal period. Nonetheless, some nice pressure by the Northwest Icemen. 2 more periods of hockey left to play. Amery has a bit of an insulating score, 2-0. And I am going to go upstairs and hit the hospitality room and get a treat, fortify myself for this long haul of a game. We're going to audio silence and say game break, and I'm going to mute this, and we'll be back shortly. Actually, I'm not going to audio silence. I'm going to do this. We're going to try something new. We're going to leave it on the iPad microphone so you guys can listen to the sounds of the room. All right? But there is a game break, and I'll be back in 10 minutes. Actually, I forgot about something. I can't leave the volume on because of music rights. If they hear us playing other songs, they might shut us down. So I am going to mute this. We'll be back in a few minutes for you. All right, everybody, here come your referees for the beginning of the second period. Again, welcome to We Are Amery, second period of Amery versus Northwest Icemen, Amery Warriors. And this is Eric Helly giving you your questionable, mediocre play-by-play, but it is a volunteer position that I still could probably get fired from, but we'll see. Here come your Amery Warriors with a little bit of a confident start, 2-0 after one period. Northwest Icemen coaches are taking the bench. Got to give a shout out to David Maxson. David Maxson made some good chili tonight. He's not looking at me, but up in the Blue Line Club hospitality room tonight they had chili. And I had a bowl, and it was fantastic. And I asked who made the chili. Logan's mom said Wendy did, and then I went to thank Wendy for the chili and told her how good it was, and she said, nope, David Maxson made the chili. So good job, David. If anybody needs chili made, you might want to call. If you need David's recipe, I bet you it can be had for a price. But I do enjoy that hospitality room. It's kind of fun to go up between periods and visit. Again, not too late in the season to join the Blue Line Club if you want. And the puck is going to drop on this second period of Amery Warriors versus Northwest Icemen. Kevin Smith and the Zamboni crew did a great job resurfacing. Leo Jensen there went into traffic and kind of lost the puck a little bit. Here we go. Leo Jensen into the Iceman zone. Puck onto the stick of Jacob Maxson. Jacob flips it back onto the stick of Iceman's number 8, Braden Roberts, junior skater from the Northwest Icemen. And back onto the stick of Braden here, number 8. Flips it up into the air, into neutral, onto the stick of Gavin Lindsay. Ends up getting deflected back into the zone. Elliot Green back behind the net of Amery to put it forward. Gets past the stick of Leo Jensen. Into neutral, onto the Iceman's stick. They take a nice quick shot from the top of the circle there. Close to the blue line, really. Carter Meyer does a great job glove catch. Faceoff's going to be right in front of Amery's goal there. Amery wins it, gets it out into neutral. Shot high left of the net by Amery's Jarek Manning, number 25. Jarek's a Clear Lake player. Again, Amery is a co-op of different towns. And Manning's are Clear Lake boys. All right. Northwest Icemen trying to make something happen here. Get that goose egg to hatch. Through traffic, between the legs of Brody Bader, and blocked by Carter Meyer. Great job. Northwest Icemen's number 7, David Pond, I don't think saw that puck coming. That would have been a great opportunity for him to collect it, do something fancy. .14:42 left in the second period. Ooh, shot almost hit a player and a ref there. Luckily that Rich Schultz referees like a spider monkey ninja, cat-like quickness. All right, everything's pretty mild and quiet here at this point. All right, face-offs down on the Northwest Icemen's end, closest to the student section there. You see the little guys, peewees or squirts over there in the corner, heckling the high school boys. It's good, keep them honest. The play right in front of them there on the glass. Nice play to point through traffic. Great attempt there by Amery, 16. Gavin Lindsay, nice shot from the point. It's nice to see Gavin getting some more, seems like Gavin's getting a little more playing time here. There's Elliot Green trying to collect the puck, set something up. Up through traffic. Ooh, nice waff on the puck. Amery's Evan Schultz could not collect it. There we go. Elliot Green holds his own and keeps the puck. Gets some pressure, but let's see if he can feed Logan Doughton. Oh, Doughton tries to redirect the puck. Goes wide of the net, but good thinking, Logan. All right. Puck out into neutral. Amery's going to have to regroup. Cross ice from Gavin Lindsay over to captain Jacob Maxson. Jacob dumps it behind the Iceman's net. Nice pressure by Leo Jensen. Good job keeping it. Oh, Brody Bader, I thought was going to keep that in. There we go. Strong stick wins that battle. Looks like Elliot Green had the strong stick. Brody Bader over here. Up to Leo Jensen. Leo cross ice. Deflects it off Iceman. Just gets it wide enough so Maxson can't collect it on the other side. Iceman collected into neutral. Iceman's number 7, David Pond, senior. Looks like he's a pretty good skater. Might want to watch him. Again, it's pretty quiet in here. Not a ton of excitement, but they're trying. Trying to set something up here. Here's Jacob Maxson. Looking for something, but shoots, deflected up into the netting, whistle stops play. Couple of shout-outs here. My old friend Julie Shannon, hockey mom, hockey grandma here in Amery. Julie says, nice to hear you back on the mic. Happy anniversary. Well, that's where I was, everybody. I was on an anniversary trip with my wife, Jen. Seems if I get her to a warm beach, it makes marriage just a little bit easier for her. So that's where I was. And Julie Shannon gives a woot woot as well. So love the spirit Julie has. I love that she still follows Amery hockey. And a big part of our program are those that have gone before us. And Shannon's were hockey moms and dads, and now hockey grandpas and grandmas. So we appreciate that. All right, here comes Mr. Oscar Trofe. Pumps it around the back of the net. And onto the stick of Brody Bader. Brody's looking for Kemper Lundgren there. Out to Oscar Trofe. Oscar shoots toward the net. Nice block by the Oscar Severson goaltender for the Icemen. Puck all the way down here past Rich Schultz, referee. And no icing, so we're going to play it. Amery's Riley Schultz battling in the corner over to Kemper Lundgren. Back to Kemper Lundgren. Kemper has it out to point. Oscar Trofe dumps it out toward the net. Goaltender has to touch it. Oh, nice try. Oh, point blank shot there by number 10, Evan Schultz, and he wants that one back, I can tell. Let's go, Evan. Evan's a really nice kid, senior, works his heart out. And be fun to see him get one. 10:28 left in this middle period of the game. Stopped by Oscar Severson, goaltender, and glove catch causes a whistle. We're at 18 shots Amery, 6 shots Northwest Icemen. And I'm sorry, I said Spooner Webster. These guys are like Barron Chetek, that area over there. So I apologize for that. But Northwest Icemen. Spooner Webster, that's Wisflag. So here we are, back at it. Nice quick shot by Elliot Green, up and over the net. Elliot used a 7-iron when he should have used a driver. That's an appropriate comment for Elliot, too, because him and a lot of these boys love to golf in the summer. I don't know how that translates to hockey, but it has to somehow, right? All right, little back and forth in the corner there in the Icemen zone. Let's see if Amery can collect it or who's going to collect it. Just frustrating to get in that mix and try to get that puck out. Elliot Green holds the line. Over to Gavin Humple, number 5. Shoots on net, blocked by goaltender Severson. There we go, Gavin Humple again. Shot right away and doesn't touch anything, so whistle's not going to get blown. Was about a foot short of the ceiling. Popped up on a deflection. Again here, the Icemen get it behind their net, looking for an outlet pass or something to get rid of it. There we go, and it just deflects off his skate right back into the corner. Ooh, cross center pass collected by Elliot Green. Elliot's doing some fancy footwork. Tried to do a drop pass there for Gavin Humple, but Iceman's number 32 was there and ready. That's Chander Beers. Boy, nice play there again. The Logan Doughton, Jacob Maxson collective there. Passed to Logan, and he saw the goaltender slide his way. Passed it over to Jacob. Good deal. Let's see what they say here.
Scoring for the Warriors. Second goal of the game, 21st of the season for number 14, Jacob Maxson. Assisted by number 11, Logan Doughton. Maxson from Doughton, and a Warrior goal at 8:09.
All right, so we have a 3-0 game here. Let's see how that affects play on the Iceman side. They enter the Amery zone. Nice little pressure there by Iceman's number 9, Gavin Lehman. Puck is going to squirt out, and they're going to have to regroup to neutral. Oh, nice stick there by Logan Doughton. Oh, it makes it look too easy there, darn it. That was kind of a deflating shot to that goaltender. Logan stole the puck on kind of a simple play that should have been collected by the Iceman. And we're putting some distance between the score here, 4-0. Let's hear what Darren announces on that one.
Scoring for the Warriors. Second of the game, 12th of the season for number 11, Logan Doughton. Unassisted. Doughton unassisted. A Warrior goal at 8.
So Doughton unassisted, bringing Amery 4 for Northwest Iceman 0. A little bit of a coagulation there in neutral across the ice. Now they're spread out again, doing what they do best, trying to get up the ice. Nice shot there by Jarek Manning to get it forward to Kemper Lundgren. Kemper takes the zone with Oscar Trofe doing his best splits there to stay on sides. Oscar had one leg on the blue line and one leg about 6 feet off. Lucky he has sharp edges. He would have ripped his breezers wide open. There you go. Let's see what happens here. All right, we're getting a call from from referee Schultz. 16 white, tripping, so that is Amery's Gavin Lindsay, freshman Gavin Lindsay. So Gavin's going to sit in the sin bin for 2 minutes, leaving Amery on a penalty kill. And here we go, Maxson, Doughton. Very dangerous, fun to watch pairing.
Number 16, Gavin Lindsay.
All right. Icemen take the zone. Again, they have a one-man advantage, but Amery's kind of got their number here. Let's see what happens. Amery does a good job clearing all the way down. Penalty kill, so no icing. 6:20 left in the period. 23 shots to 6, as you can see on the scoreboard, so almost 4-1 here, if I did my mathematics correctly. All right, here come the Icemen, and they are moving up through neutral. Pickpocketed by Jacob Maxson. Again, just outpowers them. Good job, Jacob. All right, nice pass. Touched by Leo Jensen, just couldn't sweep the puck in. Nice backhander there by Elliot Green onto nobody, but nice pressure by Leo Jensen. He doesn't care. He doesn't care that he's not supposed to get that puck. He's going to get it. And I'm just saying he is supposed to get the puck, but a lot of times guys are like, it's too far, I'm not going to go. Leo's playing. I like it. Leo's losing his neck guard there, so we'll see what happens. Oh, nice pass up there to Elliot Green. Good job. All right, somebody fix Leo Jensen's neck guard. All right, 4:56 left. 4-0 Amery. Puck is down. Amery's Jarek Manning, number 25, battling in the corner there a little bit. Comes Oscar Trofe. Here we go. We got a one-on-one. Nice pressure there by Jarek Manning. Nice hustle, Jarek. Good defending. Way to keep it clean, too. No penalties called. Jarek, you're a little faster than I thought, buddy. Keep it up. That was a nice race back to that puck. Now he's pooped, though. All right, puck around the corner to Oscar Trofe. Oscar's going to collect it, pull it back from that Iceman, pass it right up to another Iceman in neutral. But I saw what you were trying there, Oscar. Cross-ice pass, back to Mr. Oscar Trofe. We got Kemper Lundgren yelling for it up the middle. Just can't quite get that pass off with the pressure from the Iceman. And puck over into the corner. Riley Schultz, number 4, working his magic over there. Jacob Maxson touching the puck right now. Elliot Green holding the zone. Shot and blocked by goaltender Oscar Severson, number 40 from the Iceman. Oh, there might be a little chitter-chatter up there. Kemper Lundgren's talking, and he gets a little shove from Oscar. So I don't know what they said, but I'm sure it was complimentary. I hope it was. 3:44 left in the second period. Jacob Maxson up to Logan Doughton in the corner, back to Maxson. Nice attempt and great block there by that goaltender. Easy to get, oh, here we go, a little breakaway opportunity, but Brody Bader back. Good try. A lot of chitter chatter out there. That's okay. That's fun. Puck out into the middle. Held in by Brody Bader, number 32. Elliot Green cannot collect the puck, so now it's Brody Bader against the Iceman's number 29, Colton Gramberg, it looks like. Colton and, who's the other one there? Colton and Elijah Jane. Working in the corner there. .255 left in this middle period. Puck's going to be all the way down here. Darren is funky tonight, playing some fun music. Nice shot on goal by Jacob Maxson right off that face-off. Nice block by goaltender Severson. So Elliot Green plays the puck off the boards, goes into the zone kind of behind the net. Maxson's going for it with Leo Jensen, and it comes out onto the stick of an Iceman. But Elliot Green keeps it in and loses it now. And the Icemen do a good job of getting it into the zone. Let's see what they can do here, though. No help, but now the puck's out of the zone. They're going to have to regroup. Sorry about my camera work, everybody. All right. Logan puts a foot on it. Oh, he gets the puck back after a little hacky sack deal there. Oh, let's see what can happen. Hey! Who is that masked man? Is that Leo Jensen? Leo Jensen, everybody. His neck guard's falling off, but he can still score. Good job, Leo. Somebody fix that boy's neck guard. His mom is going to be upset when she watches this replay. Proud of his goal, but fix your neck guard. Good job, Leo Jensen, to spread the goal differential here even more. 5-0 Amery.
Scoring for the Warriors. Third goal of the season for number 23, Leo Jensen. Assisted by number 11, Logan Doughton. Number 14, Jacob Maxson. Jensen from Doughton and Maxson at a Warrior goal at 14:56.
All right, good job there by Mr. Leo Jensen. Great shot, great goal. All right. Ooh. Darren's got some jams going. 1:24 left in the period. 28 shots to 6. 4-1 basically, a little more than that. And the Northwest Icemen are getting subdued here, but they're still fighting away. Number 7 tries to take the zone. Has a little too much pressure. Trying to set something up here. There we go. Here's number 7 for the Icemen again, David Pond. David gets a solid shot on goal. Wakes Carter Meyer up for a stop. Good job, Carter Meyer.
Final minute of the second period.
1 minute remaining in the second period. Icemen are trying to find an outlet pass here to get it to somebody. Nice pass up to point, and they lose the zone. Northwest has to check up on sides again and gives Amery the chance to regroup and get that puck into the other zone. Icemen pick it up. See what they can do here in this last few seconds of this period. Puck into neutral, and Gavin Humpel tripped up and sandwiched. We got a Gavin Humpel sandwich over there. Flipped up by Elliot Green, bouncing toward the puck, or bouncing toward the net of Severson, and doesn't make it there because his defender goes back and grabs it. There's Elliot Green again, flipping the puck back. All right, everybody, let's just go over this period quick. We came into the period 2-0, and we're leaving the period 5-0. 28 shots to 7. Relatively clean game up to this point. Been a few penalties. Nonetheless, we have one more period after Kevin Smith and the Zamboni resurfacing crew does their job. I am going to mute this and take a little break myself. We appreciate everybody watching. Please remember the advertisers that are on that ribbon across the bottom of the screen. These are folks that pay for this service to be free for everybody. And if you see a business there that you know, the owner, at the very least, thank them for supporting We Are Amery. Thank them for supporting youth athletics. And at the very most, why don't you buy their product and support them? Because nothing speaks louder than supporting those that support us, right? So we appreciate all these sponsors. And here comes Kevin Smith on the ZAM crew. Let's see if we can get a little, there we go, everybody, a little hats off from Kevy. Best ZAM driver this side of Deronda. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back in about 10, 11 minutes for the last and final period of this Amery Warrior versus Northwest Icemen hockey game.
keep you connected.
We spark young minds.
We keep you safe on the road.
We keep you healthy.
We respond when it matters most.
We are Northwood Tech.
For over 50 years, Dental Arts has cared for Amery families. Inside, a friendly reception makes visits simple, with clear answers and easy scheduling. Down the hall, hygienists and assistants provide gentle, thorough care, while experienced doctors explain options, from routine exams to cosmetic and restorative treatment. Neighborly dentistry, right here in Amery. New patients are always welcome. Call 715-268-7177 or visit us at amerydental.com.
Look, everybody wanna go and talk it. At the same time, gotta walk it. Better yet, run, go, hit a lick, divvy up with my homies, and we do it all again. Whenever we get it, there's no hesitation.
All right. Coming back to our third and final period. Got one more shout out from Julie Shannon. Says, way to go, Leo. Leo's mom is a Shannon, so we got some blood there. Here come the Amery coaches and the Icemen coaches to their respective benches. And we are off to the races here. Thanks again, Kevin Smith and Ice Crew, for getting a nice clean sheet of ice for these boys to battle on for one more 17-minute period. 5-0. Shots are very lopsided, just like the score, 28-7, which is often the case when you have a lopsided shots on goal stat. Oftentimes the goals mirror that. Not always. But nonetheless, one more period to go. Icemen look like they're still ready to rumble here. Again, it is what it is, right? Amery's backed by goaltender Carter Meyer, pumping him up, keeping him awake. I dare say it's kind of hard on these goaltenders to have a game with less than 10 shots on goal. That's a lot of time. A lot of time to stand still, let your mind wander. You ask anybody, though, I think everybody will tell you the goaltender's the one you should talk to about their team, because they can see it all from the crease. They know who's doing what and what they can work on. Oftentimes, the best head on the ice is that goaltender. Best observer, I should say. Logan Doughton holds the zone. Nice. Right along the blue line. Shot on goal wide of the net. Goes by over to the stick of Elliott Green into the corner. Elliott centers it out into nothing. And I don't think that's going to make it for icing, because we have Mr. Gavin Lindsay chasing it. Number 16. He stops it, gives it to Jacob Maxson. Jacob coming up with some speed through a couple of Northwest Icemen. Oh, nice. Goalie. That was solid. And again, a solid shot. And with the score that's lopsided, it's those little victories that keep the wind in your sail. And the Northwest Icemen have a nice little celebration there after some really good goaltending on Severson's part. Amery still controlling the puck in the Iceman zone, but nonetheless, here we go. He gave it up in a quick shot. Doughton tries to deflect it toward the net. Over to Elliott Green in the corner. Up to Leo Jensen, one of our last goal scorers, and a shot. Again, that Maxson-Doughton connection. So, sounds like 7-14-23 there. No, not 7. 11-14-23. Logan Doughton from Jacob Maxson and Leo Jensen. Let's see here.
Scoring for the Warriors. Third goal of the game. 13th of the season for number 11, Logan Doughton. Assisted by number 14, Jacob Maxson. And number 23, Leo Jensen. Doughton from Maxson and Jensen. And a Warrior goal at 1:36.
Yeah, great job there by that patented duo, Doughton and Maxson. And great job by Leo Jensen getting his name on the mix. Leo's having a good game. Fun to watch him blossom here a little bit. Oscar Trofe takes the zone with some pressure. Another big guy against a big guy there. 37 from the Iceman. Landry Bell, 10th grader, but by far I think the largest kid out there on the ice. It'd be fun to see him next to like a Jacob Maxson or some of these other guys on our side that are pretty big. Puck to Brody Bader. Brody up to the foot of Oscar Trofe into the zone. And all the way back down for Meyer's going to let it go for icing. 6-0, 14-12 left in this last period. This is a great chance for Amery to send some younger talent out, get them a little tempered, give them a little heat so they get stronger, develop a little bit. You know, in a close game, you gotta put your top players out. In a game that has this much insulation, it might be nice to get some of these younger guys out and have them get a chance at a little bit of varsity hockey. Of course, a shutout is nice to have, so we don't want to take that away from Carter Meyer if we don't have to. Carter's not going to take it away from himself with a block like that. Shot on goal by Icemen's 14, I think it is. Noah Nelson, senior, left defender there. And Carter Meyer, nice block. Puck's down on the ice, collected by Elliott Green up to Gavin Humpel. Does not get it forward, gets it backwards, but let's see if Amery can do something with it anyway. There we go. Here you go, Gavin, win that race. There we go, Gavin. You're going to end up with the puck after all. Offsides, I think it is. Yeah, and I see some new guys. Wyatt Jones is out there. Freshman Wyatt Jones, number 9. We got 10, 16. Got Evan Schultz. Of course, he's a senior. Gavin Lindsay. So fun to have some of these younger guys out there working it. Everybody just seems a little quiet here, which is normal in a game that's 6-0. I think if you're winning 6-0, you keep your mouth shut. Nothing to gloat about. You don't have to rub people's noses in it. And if you're losing 0-6, it's hard to be fired up about much, but we're trying. All right, 11:52 left in the game. Faceoff's going to be had by, is that Jarek Manning, number 25? Nope. Rich Schultz is bringing it back out to center ice. Yeah, I really like, Amery's done this for a couple years now, maybe 3 or 4 years, but used to have just Amery Warriors written in the middle. Now we have the W's, the Amery Warrior logo, and I really like that. It's sharp on the ice, so I'm glad they're sticking with that. That's been kind of a cool graphic to use. Amery's Nolan Babcock's out there now, number 28. Again, great opportunity for some of these guys to get some time. Got Elliott Green and let's see, who else is here? Riley Schultz, number 4. Nolan Babcock against the boards there, number 28. Taking the face-offs, number 25, Jarek Manning. Wide right is number 19, Curtis Weiserman. And then we got Brody Bader, far right defender. So defense, Riley Schultz, Brody Bader. Forwards, Nolan Babcock, Jarek Manning, and Curtis Weiserman. So it'd be fun to see some of these guys have something happen. Northwest Icemen take the zone with ease, get past Amery, but lose the puck, and it goes past the goal line, collected back out. Now it's kind of a little battle against the far boards, deflected out of the net there by Carter Meyer. Brody Bader working hard. Nice shot, nice block by Carter Meyer. Nice solid shot there by Northwest Iceman Chander Beers, number 32, sophomore. He's the 37, I'm sorry, 37 shot that. Landry Bell. He's also a sophomore. Big drink of water for Landry. Puck down, 9:20 left in the period, 6-0 Amery. And again, Amery's working on let's keeping the shutout here, and Northwest Icemen at this point they just want to crack that 0 into a 1 and see what happens from there. Jacob Maxon doing some fancy footwork again. Max and Doughton has been a really fun combination to watch, and they're bringing their teammates with them. They're not hogging the puck by any means. We've heard Leo Jensen's name a couple times tonight. Been fun to hear some other names. Let's see if we can get some other names up here tonight. Elliot Green tries to center the puck. Leo Jensen in front of the net here. Oh, Elliot dingled his dangle too long, lost it. Got it back around the horn to Logan Doughton here on the close wall. Logan leaves it for Maxon, who gets kind of trapped behind an Iceman. I don't know which way to point this camera when it's right underneath me like that, but I apologize if you're getting as dizzy as I am. Amery holds his own. Good job, Leo Jensen out to Logan Doughton in the middle. Logan to Leo! Oh, no, Logan to Maxon. I thought Leo was coming in here. Leo is right behind him again. Doughton to Maxon. Good job, guys. Leo Jensen was ready to pick up the scraps if that goaltender would have touched it. 14-7-6, so Jacob Maxon from, is that what he said? 14-7-6? No, 14-11-6, right? Let's see what Darren says here.
The game 22nd of the season for number 13, Jacob Maxon. Assisted by number 11, Logan Doughton. Number 6, Elliot Green. Maxon from Doughton and Green, and a Warrior goal at 8:53.
So Maxon from Logan and Green, I like it. It's going to be shot back by Amery, so no icing. Around the horn out of the zone, but all the way down for icing, I believe. There we go. So icing at 7:29 left in the period. Really good chance for some of these young guys to get a little flight time, little shift time. Couple of announcements here. Boys basketball home versus Baldwin tonight. Girls hockey, the Western Wisconsin Stars are playing in Eau Claire tonight. And, of course, here we have the boys hockey, Amery versus Icemen. Oscar Trofe, unselfish pass. Let's see. Oh, just a shot a little bit wide of the net by Riley Schultz. Let's see if Riley can hold this in. Good job by Riley holding it in and getting it to his partners downstream. Oscar Trofe in the corner with Levi Tiley. Levi gets wiped in the middle. Flip puck up to Brody Bader's going to go back and collect it. Couple other announcements for Amery while we continue play. 6:28 left in the game. Boys basketball is at home versus Osceola live on We Are Amery Thursday, January 8th. And Friday we got a busy night. Friday, January 9th, girls basketball in Ellsworth live on We Are Ellsworth. Girls hockey co-op versus DC Everest home in Somerset live on Justin live stream on Friday. Boys hockey versus West Salem, and get this, everybody, at the River Valley Outdoor Rink in St. Croix Falls. St. Croix Falls has really gone out of their way to do this Winter Classic. They're one of the last outdoor rink associations left in this part of the country, and they are very proud of their small yet proud and strong hockey association, and they have a full lineup. I'll go through that in a little bit, but there's going to be a link. The rink is located by the Polk County Fairgrounds if you care to go out. Now, we're going to see how this outdoor Winter Classic goes because, you know, we have a week of temperatures hovering right around melting, 30, 35. At night, I think it's getting cool enough, but I hope St. Croix Falls had a really good base on their rink because they might have to keep shaving it down to get good solid ice. So we'll see. So Amery plays West Salem at the River Valley Outdoor Rink, St. Croix Falls, Friday night. And then Saturday, boys hockey here in the Amery Ice Arena, home versus Toma at 2, and that's on We Are Amery. I'll be back for that. And I'll be doing We Are Amery in St. Croix Falls as well. And then on Saturday, girls hockey co-op versus Anoka in Somerset. Now I want to read you this Winter Classic lineup from Tracy Hendrickson sent me this. It's really impressive what St. Croix Falls is attempting to do here with this Winter Classic. And as you know, the NHL teams do Winter Classic outdoor games. They just had one in Miami of all places, but it was inside a baseball stadium. But this Winter Classic schedule in St. Croix Falls, Friday, January 9th, 7 o'clock, Amery Warriors versus West Salem Panthers. Then at 9:30, they're going to have the River Valley Hockey Association alumni game. So all the dads and grads get to go play. Saturday, they have quite a lineup. 9 a.m., Western Wisconsin U14 girls versus Stillwater Ponies. 11 o'clock, Western Wisconsin Stars versus the Anoka Tornado girls. 2 o'clock, Western Wisconsin Stars versus Anoka Tornadoes, so doubleheader for the girls. 4:15, they have a college game. UW Eau Claire men's ACHA level hockey versus UMD Bulldogs ACHA hockey. And that's a really good level of hockey, everybody. I mean, these are, like UMD's a D1 school for hockey, but their ACHA team probably rivals a lot of the D2 or D3 hockey's teams at college. So again, college hockey at 4:15 outdoors in St. Croix Falls. Then 7:15 p.m. in St. Croix Falls, we have the Rice Lake Warriors versus the Northwestern Icemen. These guys that are playing right here. That's Saturday. Then Sunday, a full day of games again outside at the St. Croix Falls Winter Classic. CV Riverhawks versus the Black Cats. That's 12U girls teams. We have 12 p.m. Bantam Somerset Spartans versus Roseville Raiders at noon on Sunday. And we have 1:30 on Sunday. We have River Valley Eagles versus Spooner Rail squirt level. Shot over the net by Amery's 19. Curtis Weiserman. Nice shot, Curtis. 3 o'clock Sunday in St. Croix Falls, they have Baldwin Blackhawks versus New Richmond Tigers, Pee Wee level. And then finally 4:30 p.m. we have Somerset Spartan Squirts versus River Falls Squirts. So hats off to River Valley. If you can pull this off, it's going to be a great event. I hope the weather holds so your ice holds. But it's just one more reason why you should be really proud of your little hockey association over there in River Valley, St. Croix Falls. And again, one of the last outdoor associations we have. Curtis Weiserman in the middle, battling away, but not able to get the puck. But anyway, if you guys have a chance to head over to St. Croix Falls this weekend, got some great outdoor games, like I just said. And good old-fashioned outdoor hockey, everybody. Bring your hand warmers and your hot chocolate. All right, 1 minute, 15 seconds left, and the clock is running. So we got a running time game here, the way it looks. Puck down for the last 1 minute remaining in the game. 17, Kemper Lundgren takes the puck ahead, has Oscar Trofe in the middle. Brody Bader gives a little bit of love over there to number 10. They both stay up, just bounce off each other. Here we go, Leo Jensen. Nice speed. Oh, plucks it in, Oscar Trofe. Leo Jensen gets, I'm sorry, that's Levi Tiley. I thought that was Leo Jensen. Good job, Levi Tiley, getting to the net. Great job, Oscar Trofe, putting it away. 29 from 32-22. Oscar Trofe from Brody Bader and Levi Tiley, everybody.
Starting for the Warriors, 6th goal of the season for number 29, Oscar Cliff. Assisted by number 32, Gordon Bader. Number 22, Levi Tiley.
Boy, they cracked it open. Did you see that? 16.7 seconds left. Northwest Icemen get a breakaway, and a backhander gets past Carter Meyer to steal his shutout. And you know what? It's a small victory for the Icemen, but nonetheless, they came all this way, and good on you, Icemen. You're not going to come away with the victory tonight.
First goal of the game for number 8, Braden Roberts unassisted. Roberts unassisted.
Roberts,
Nice goal at 16:44.
Braden Roberts, Jr. Iceman, steals the shutout. Steals the shutout from Carter Meyer. All right, great game had by all. It was a very lopsided game. 35 shots, Amery, 12 shots, Iceman. Score 8, Amery, 1 Iceman. The Iceman with 16.7 seconds left in that Braden Roberts goal, stealing the Carter Meyer shutout, which kind of stinks because those shutouts are very important to a goalie to work a whole game. And again, there's only 12 shots on him, but nonetheless, that shutout stolen from Carter Meyer at the last 16 seconds. Anyway, we appreciate everybody that tunes in, everybody that watches, everybody that loves youth hockey. Yep, I got some other shout-outs. DeMarcus Cousin, let's go, and Viral Style, let's get this. Anyway, for We Are Amery, this is Eric Helly on a very lopsided win here in Amery's favor. Nonetheless, we appreciate the Northwest Icemen traveling this way on a icy, slushy, sloppy Tuesday night, and we wish them safe travels home and a great rest of the week and a great rest of the season. And Amery Warrior fans, you get a little stick tap from your boys here. Good job. And the Icemen fans are going to get a stick tap from the Icemen over here. And again, win, lose, or draw, these boys are doing something they love, playing the game of hockey. Icemen must have a little post-game tradition here, going to the middle circle, doing a little prayer or something, a little team bonding. I like it. I appreciate teams that do that. Yeah, wish nothing but the best for the Icemen. Here comes Kevin Smith. Knowing Kevin, he's going to just Zamboni right over the top of these guys. We'll see. Again, classy act. Icemen, you guys lost by 7 points, but you're doing it. I like it. All right, for We Are Amery, this is Eric Helly, and signing off until our next game, which will be Friday night. We Are Amery, 7 p.m. at the outdoor game in River Valley. We will see you then, if not before. Everybody stay safe, and thanks for watching.